Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to our weekly recap, week 35. We will be talking a little bit just about what's going on in the state of the market and what's possibly to come. We'll keep this one pretty short and sweet, and then we'll get into our weekly areas of downtown surrounding areas: Don Mills, Leaside, Mount Pleasant, Yonge and Eglinton, and the Durham areas. So, as I said, we're not going to keep this pretty long just because there gave you a lot of news last week with the market update and the Bank of Canada interest rate announcement. So, with what's going on in the market right now, I'll kind of give you a little bit of what we're seeing with some of our clients, and which may kind of push a little bit of what Bank of Canada may do in the foreseeable future. So, with our clients, we're really seeing we are seeing in the detached and semi, which are really starting to move a little bit more. We're seeing some in the detached areas, but more so things that need some upkeep, some TLC, some renovations, or some fully rebuilds. We've seen some offers where we're getting 27 offers, which is kind of interesting for that price range, which is like the 1.3 to 1.7 price range. You'd think it would be a little bit lower, but that's where it seems to be. I think just maybe a lot of investors, people that have properties already, you can kind of take equity out of that. We are seeing that condos are still taking a little bit longer. More condos have come on the market, so there are still some opportunities there, but pretty much for all of the home types, we are seeing that, as I've mentioned before, is that when they're priced well and that they are shown well, staging, etc., they tend to move a little bit quicker, and we'll touch on that a little bit with our weekly numbers here. So, but just wanted to mention that with things starting to pick up a little bit more, and if they continue to do in a little bit more in an aggressive manner than expected, I think we will see Bank of Canada hold off on the rates. I mean, what we've mentioned before, I don't think will change too much, in that it will most likely happen in the summertime. Most likely it will be July time, from what I'm hearing around from our mortgage brokers as well, just with what's going on in the market, because they think that if they do lower the rates too soon, then it might be a little bit of a frenzy, and then it will be something that will have to be reversed, and then that therefore mean that they would have to increase the rates again, and that's something that we definitely do not want. So let's continue to see what happens if things kind of are level off, and if our economy is not growing too much, which is what we would kind of want, but at the same time, if we want the rates to be lowered, we need our economy to kind of be hurting a little bit, unfortunately. And it's like, well, aren't we hurting enough as is? Like, we need some kind of hope that things will get better, but it doesn't seem like it'll happen very, very soon. Most likely July. So we'll get into our areas of the downtown surrounding areas. We are seeing that you know, active listings are starting to pick up a little bit there, but not too much. Like very, very flat there. Just as I said, in the condo side is where things are starting to pick up. We did see an increase of about 150 new active listings. Sales are pretty flat overall, week over week. So months of inventory is just picking up a little bit in the downtown surrounding areas, but in the other areas like Don Mills and Leaside, we are seeing the months of inventory going down. Prices have gone up a little bit for detached in the downtown surrounding areas and in the condo side, so I do think that we will see that starting to pick up. It's about just over 3 weeks for months of average days on market for both freehold and condo. For the Don Mills area, prices have gone up. Active listings are flat. Solds are pretty flat. For the condo side, pretty much exactly the same. Things are still taking a little bit longer days on market there in the Don Mills area for the condo side. The lease side area, prices have gone down a little bit, but it seems to fluctuate within the 2 million to 2.5 and stays in there. So those are some pretty high-end homes in that area. So we will see that fluctuation, but overall, I think prices are pretty flat. Active listings are down a little bit, solds are up a little bit, and it takes about a couple weeks for freehold listings to sell on average in the last week. On the condo side, again, pretty flat, down a little bit of active listings and solds, but things are, just moving, and prices are, I think, steadily increasing. So we'll kind of see that month over month. We did see from January to February, prices went up about 8%. So I think that will kind of continue month over month from what we're seeing so far. And in the Durham area, saw a little uptick in active listings there, but sold down a little bit too. But it takes about 2 weeks for listings to sell there in the Durham area on the freehold side, and about 3 weeks on the condo side, and pretty flat overall for sales and for active listings. So I mean, overall, the market is picking up price-wise. Sales are pretty flat, but from 2 weeks ago, they are up. So we're consistently seeing a little bit of an uptick. If we see this one more time in next week, I think that will be an even more of a bigger gauge to show that things are consistently moving. And I do think that a little bit, this is March break right now, so after March break, I think things will start to pick up listing-wise especially. And then maybe on the buy side too. As I mentioned, there are a decent amount of buyers out there. We were in an offer situation last night, and there were 16 offers for a detached home in Newmarket. And we had a listing that sold in under a week, and just from a bully offer, because they wanted to beat that rush of multiple offer situations. So we are seeing some condo side, not so much, but I do believe that we'll pick up a little bit on the condo side, but we'll be pretty flat overall for the foreseeable future. I think for the year, will be pretty flat. You just have a lot of investors there too, right? They're just trying to offload. So tried to keep it short and sweet, not so much, but really appreciate you guys' time. And if you do have a home type and or area that you would like a little bit more information about, please don't hesitate to reach out. There's a calendar link in the bio that you can set up an appointment where we can chat and see what is best for you in your situation. All right, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye now.